Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be talking about summer feminine hygiene tips. I know you guys will want to stay tuned for this, so just keep on watching. Okay guys, so in the summer it is so important to drink water, especially if you're living in tropics like me, because I live in a very hot country in the Caribbean. So you have to drink a lot of water, and water it will help wash you out. Also, it is very good to prevent urine infection. How to tell if you are drinking enough water? Well, of course, if you are extremely thirsty, if you're dehydrated, then that's the first sign to know that you actually need water. So other symptoms such as dry skin and even dark colored urine. Okay, so I know that is probably one of the main symptoms I would look for when I am not sure if I'm drinking enough water. Apart from dehydration, you know, when you urinate, your urine will be extremely dark or concentrated or extremely yellow, dark yellow, and sometimes it would have a very strong odor to it. So when it have that, definitely you know that you need more water. You need to start taking in more water, okay? And of course, if you develop a urine infection, you will definitely start smelling. So you want to drink enough water to wash you out to prevent any scent, you know, while you're out during the summer and you're mingling with your friends and family. Also during the summer, you will want to stick with wearing cotton clothing. Yes, cotton clothing is very important because it keeps you cooler. It is more comfortable during the summer to wear cotton. I mean, everybody wants to be comfortable when it's hot outside. So wearing cotton, even especially cotton underwear. Guys, you see, cotton is a fabric that it absorbs sweat, and this will be extremely beneficial for persons who sweat a lot down there, such as moi. So if you're like me, you'd want to stick with wearing a lot of cotton underwear. Okay, so I'm not saying that you cannot wear your nice fancy lace undies, but it's best to wear those, you know, when for a short period of time, right? It is not advisable to wear it for long hours. So if you're working in a corporation, you know, 8 hours, 9 hours, you know, it doesn't make sense wearing those fancy lace, you know, undies, because basically it's a breeding ground for bacteria, right? And also it can be extremely uncomfortable when you sweat and you have this lace thing on. It creates friction and so forth. So this is something you may want to prevent when you're working whole day, you know, wearing this kind of lacy materials or any synthetic material. Cotton is the best material that any woman can wear, you know, during the summer, or if they live in the tropics, you know, but in general, cotton undies is the best. So if you're a thong person, thong guys, thongs, well, I think we all know where the thong sticks, okay? So I'm not opposing that you shouldn't wear your thongs, but yes, you can wear your thong, like if you plan to have your romantic evening with your partner, etc., right? You can wear your thong there, right? But as a regular everyday wearing, this is something I wouldn't advise, because when you sweat, could you imagine, you know, the thong just gathering everything between your butt cheeks? Come on. Come on, you know. So thongs is not something that I personally will wear as an everyday underwear underneath my clothing. I would prefer to wear cotton panties, and of course you have to use panty liners as well. So you use cotton unscented panty liners. So this will help absorb any, you know, sweat and you know, whatever else you have down there, you know. Let's say you can't make it in the bathroom on time, and you know, a little bit seep out, who knows. But the panty liner will help trap any unwanted liquid or sweat, whatever, down there. Okay, so another thing during the summer, what you should be doing is taking showers more often, at least I would say probably 2 to 3 times per day. And I know some persons may say, oh my god, I'm not going to shower 3 times a day or 2 times a day. I know during the winter that some persons actually take shower once a day. And even when I was living in the US, I used to take my showers during the winter. Yes, I used to take my showers twice per day. So before I go to class, I would take my shower like probably in the morning, and when I return home, I would have my shower again. So I love to smell clean, so there's no way I will take a shower once a day. That's not me, you know. So during the summer, definitely you want to up that, you know, take more frequent showers, and you would want to wash yourself in lukewarm water. So I'm not saying cold water or hot water. You would want to use warm or lukewarm water, because the warm water lifts the dirt from your skin, right? And you know, after you take your shower, your skin will be nice and smooth. It's not like when sometimes you bathe in the cold water. I know a lot of persons like cold showers, but when you bathe in the cold shower, sometimes you feel, when you step out of the shower, you feel so sticky, you know. So but the warm water would actually open your pores and lift the dirt and wash it all away. Okay, and of course you want to use soap, nice smelling soap all over. You will wash. Remember we spoke, well, I have a video that will be posted shortly about the areas that often you forget when you shower. So you want to make sure you wash these areas very carefully. And also when you're, you know, washing your private area, you wash that extremely well, and to use no soap, right? Don't use any soap down there in the private area, guys. That's the area you really don't want to put any soap in there, because it will cause infection, right? According to Dr. Haley McNair, the vagina is a self-cleaning ecosystem. So it cleans itself, guys. It cleans itself. So you don't have to go putting any nice smelling sweet stuff down there. You hear me? You hear me? Are you listening? Okay. So good that you guys are listening. And if you are listening, guys, please give this video a subscribe, a like, a thumbs up, you know, because I'm small and I like to grow. Okay, so let's get back to the video. Let us continue talking about the vajayjay, right? Yes, so I remember when I was in school, a nurse told me that, you know, sometimes you need to, I had a yeast infection, and the nurse was like, you know, sometimes you need to go to bed without undies, you know, and let it breathe, you know. So, and it seemed to work, you know, but still I'm not someone who would go to bed without wearing undies. So I resorted to wearing some really good cotton underwear, very light cotton underwear, and it seemed to work very well for me. So this is something that you all can try if you're not comfortable sleeping without underwear. You know, I'm sure your husband or your boyfriends or your other half's gonna like it. But anyways, let's get back to what we're discussing. Right, so as I was saying, in the summertime, you want to make sure that, you know, down there is getting enough air, it can breathe. Also, you see, shaving, I would not tell persons that they should shave or they shouldn't shave, right? Because we know that the pubic hair down there was put for a reason, right? And that is to prevent bacteria and pathogens from entering the vagina. So that is a personal decision that you will have to make on your own. So if you decide to shave, fine. If not, then you have to ensure that you clean that area very carefully, thoroughly, and often. Okay, so you have to clean that area. So you have to do more cleaning than someone who has shaved. Okay, because the hair, it traps dirt, it traps your sweat, oils, and everything else. So you really have to, you know, clean down there very well, or else you will smell. Yeah, you will smell. Okay, even when you shave as well, you will smell. So either way, you have to clean. But with the hair, you have to, and some persons, they probably would have a lot of hair, be extremely hairy, and have really long hair, you know, down there. So guys, I know this is a video that probably would make you uncomfortable, but it is, you know, we're humans and we have to deal with these our hygiene issues. Okay, so if we have any hygiene problems down there and you decide that you don't want to shave because you know the function, because you understand the function that the hair plays, then fine, but clean it. Because if you go out in public, we really don't, it's not nice when somebody say that you're smelling funky. Okay, so clean the vajayjay. Also during the summer, you should avoid wearing too much tight clothing. Okay, you'll want your clothing to be a bit looser, like something what I'm wearing, but it's not the best. But you want to be loose and comfortable so that you know, so that air can pass through, right? So you can enjoy the nice breeze, because when it's really tight, it'll make you feel so uncomfortable and it will cause you to sweat. And this is something you want to avoid, you know, during the hot days. Another thing is, I know a lot of us during the summer, we tend to, you know, increase our exercising activities. So if you're one of them, please ensure that you change your wet clothes as soon as you're done. Okay, or if you go to the beach, ensure you know, as soon as you're finished swimming, you change out of your swimsuit, because when you have on wet clothes, of course, that will be another breeding ground for bacteria, and that can also cause infections, which can also lead you to have bad smells during the summer. Because remember, the heat, it heightens some scents. Okay, so whatever is buried in the winter will definitely come out in the summer, right? So but you want to be extremely careful, at least more detailed with your cleaning, and you know, just overall practice very good hygiene during the summer. So this is all I wanted to talk about today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment below. And as well, please subscribe to my videos. I love talking about these little hygiene tips. And of course, I want to get into doing more homemade facials and so forth. So if you like that, please let me know and I can start, you know, I actually have one recorded, but I haven't posted this yet. But anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.